So the state sent you a letter because you owed in 22 taxes like $1,800.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
But you don't believe you owed that.
But I paid, even though I had that, I paid that.
They sent you a letter after you paid that?
Yeah, so I don't know why I got the letter. Well, see, the funny thing is inside this packet, I don't find my W-2s in here.
Interesting. This is what needs to happen for us to get things straightened out for you. Because deadline is tomorrow. So fiscal tax has been preparing, and but did they prepare your 2023 taxes?
Yeah.
Do you have a copy of those?
I have them here, man.
Okay. So it sounds like according to the letter, they're saying you have some unreported income for the state. So this is for Indiana. Do you see a state tax return in your documents?
Yeah, I don't know what is what.
Okay. So in your package, is it kind of like all in order?
Well, tell me what to look for. I'm going to have to put you on speaker just a minute.
No problem.
Okay, in my package.
So in your package, is it like all together like in order?
Yeah.
All right. So you should have the 1040.
Right.
And then behind that, probably about 7, maybe. I don't know how long your tax return is, but you should get to something called the IT-40. Might be 7 or 8 pages back, depending on what you filed on the federal. But you're looking for the IT-40.
You said IT-40?
Yes, ma'am. That's the state tax return.
Okay.
Do you see that?
Yes.
Okay. So they did prepare your federal and they prepared your state. According to that letter, it sounds like there was some income that maybe you had that was not included on the tax return. Like that year, did you just have W-2? Did you have any 1099s?
Well, see, the funny thing is that inside this packet, I don't find my W-2s in here.
So that's just a copy of the tax return.
Just a copy of the tax returns.
Okay.
I don't find my W-2s in here. In every other packet, W-2s are in here.
Interesting. Okay. So in order for this is what needs to happen for us to get things straightened out for you. For one, I have to send you an invitation to our client portal where you can upload the letter for me and your tax return probably. You can upload those documents to me, but in the meantime, I would have to send you a power of attorney form to be able to talk to the state, so that way they understand we're working on it. Because deadline is tomorrow.
Okay.
And if you don't have your W-2s, we may have to just re-request from that year whoever the employer was.
Amazon.
Okay. And you got a W-2, not a 1099, right? Okay. Another place that with that letter, does it tell you how much unreported income they say you have? I didn't hear you say that, so I don't know if they put it on that letter or on the backside. But it almost sounds like they didn't even get the tax return.
No, it doesn't say.
Okay. Because the other thing I'm thinking about is Amazon, was that your only source of income that year?
Yeah, it's the only place I worked.
Okay, and you didn't take out any retirement from any place?
Not that I'm aware of.
Have you taken out retirement in the past for anything?
Prior to that, yes.
Okay. So one place I would start myself looking is on the federal transcripts, just to see what IRS has reported, because according to that letter, IRS has some information that the state doesn't have on that tax return. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Okay.
And the other thing is, I have a letter that was given to me with pay instructions in 2003 by the state of Indiana to pay
like
$1,893.38. It was to be paid by the I can't even talk straight. Excluded of tax assessment for period ending as December 31, 22.
Okay. So the state sent you a letter because you owed in 22 taxes like $1,800.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
But you don't believe you owed that?
No.
Okay. All right. So we have to do some investigating into why they say what you owe is what it is, even though what you filed may be something different.
But I paid, even though I had that, I paid that.
They sent you a letter after you paid that?
Yeah, so I don't know why I got the letter.
When did you get that letter?
Because I paid it at the courthouse.
Okay. So maybe the payment and that letter crossed, like they didn't know that you had paid it yet because you went to pay it at the sheriff's department, right?
Right.
So they went to tax warrant.
Right.
Okay. So that one is satisfied. When did you get that letter saying, to pay the $1,800?
And that was back in
23?
23.
Well, it sounds like that one has been satisfied because you would have received correspondence after that. If you haven't received anything else, more than likely now your payment caught up with the sheriff's department sent your payment to the state ultimately, and they rectified the account.
Right.
And now they're saying for 23 there's some unreported income according to records that the IRS has. We can straighten it out. I just need to have the proper power of attorney forms to be able to talk to the federal and pull the state transcripts.
Okay.
And talk to the state and the federal. So I have to have two power of attorneys. And the IRS didn't send you an adjustment letter for anything in the past, have they?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I do is I get a power of attorney from you, and that will give me authority to talk to the IRS and to the state on your behalf without you having to talk to them. On the front end, I do a discovery, which I determine, after talking to them and looking at all your transcripts, what's accurate and what's not accurate. And if there's some filings that need to be done, maybe there was some income that you didn't realize you had, but I'll find that out when I pull transcripts from the IRS to see what the IRS has versus what the state has.
Okay.
So once I do the discovery, we figure out what is and what isn't. I get additional time from whether it be the Department of Revenue or IRS to deal with whatever we need to submit. Maybe there's an amended return that needs to be done, and that's what I find out. Maybe they didn't get it at all, and that's what I find out. So once we figure out what needs to happen, then we move in the resolution component. It doesn't sound like you have any issues going on with the IRS that I can see on the surface, but I don't know till I look. And for the typically when I see the state send a letter saying that they got something that the IRS has that they didn't get, it tells me that because their systems kind of talk in the background. They haven't really talked to each other, but their systems will talk in terms of income verification. So I just gotta find out what they're saying. So you have to tell me your readiness to really resolve it.
Okay. Well, let's do it because I gotta get this.
Okay. So what I'm gonna gather from you now is the information that I need for your power of attorney. It is currently almost 5, so I can't talk to the state until tomorrow. I can still talk to the IRS today. I can still kind of get what I need from the IRS with a signed power of attorney. Okay. And then will you be able to upload the document to me, the letter?
I should be able to.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is send you an invitation to our client portal. And on the portal, you can just upload the document there. You could even take a picture with your phone and it will turn it into a PDF and it will upload to us. You'll see how easy it is once I send you the invitation. Are you still with Amazon, or you do something different now?
No, I'm still with Amazon.